Mm-mm-mm. Ba-da-da-da-no-no-no-no. Just jamming out. I was having my yogurt too. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. Be sure to like the video on your way into the live chat. We are live on multiple platforms. We're live backstage on TikTok. We're also live on Twitch and Twitter. But we are also live on the Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. If you missed it, we just went live to recap the Real Housewives of Dubai and their reunion trailer. So be sure to check that out. Also check out the story that we covered this morning in regards to Bravo breaking their silence on Garcelle's being attacked by bots on social media with racist comments and things like that. I also saw some of you tagging me in a comment from someone else and Diana simply putting in a heart emoji, basically co-signing them that they're saying that Garcelle's using race right now. When you guys have nothing else, that's what you love to say. Anyways, so this is going to be our recap. As you know, we don't talk a lot about fashion here on the channel, and we're not fashionistas. Hold on. Please hold. Since we're talking about fashion, I'm going to change my voice. And I'm going to put on some fashionista glasses as we look through the fashion. Okay? We're going to look through the fashion together. All right. So be sure to check out all the videos that you guys missed before. Be sure to like the video. And also, I always love to know where you guys are watching from. So live chat, let me know where you guys are watching from. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts and your ratings of the reunion looks. So before we get into that, first of all, shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. We see you guys as well. And shout out to our moderators. We couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you. Let me just open this here. Okay. Shout out to everyone watching on multiple platforms. We see you guys as well. I see you Facebook. I see you Twitch and Twitter. TikTok, we see you guys too behind the scenes. Thank you to our subscribers and moderators there. Okay. Tristan says, Kempire matches the peach. Of course, because it seems as if the reunion theme for the ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta was peach, the peach color. Okay. All right. So before we get into the fashions, let's read what Bravo's style is saying right now. Okay. So they said, stop what you're doing because the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 reunion looks have just landed. All right. For this year's hotly anticipated gathering, the peach holders chose ensembles in shades that reflected Georgia's famous fruit. And the collective result might be this cast's most epic sartorial statement yet. The vibe was fresh with some of the most interesting silhouettes which we've seen to date. Asymmetry and sultry cutout galore, sculptural details, and brilliant over-the-top features in the form of long trains and ruffled tulle accents or tulle accents, like words. Shout out to everyone watching around the world: London, UK, New Jersey. I saw a few people, Los Angeles, what's going on? Guyana, what's going on? St. Louis, Dominican Republic, love to see it. Okay, all right. We are our own fashion police. Look. Okay, let me continue. Okay. Let me continue with their write-up of this, because I think they have such a shout out to all the writers in the world. They don't get enough credit for just the way that they're able to make things sound so much more interesting than they probably actually are sometimes. So they say Kandi Burruss brought the drama in a plunging velvety pink number that featured gold embellishments, a single dropped sleeve, a thigh-high slit, and a flowing train. Sheree Whitfield, who made a triumphant return this season, also had a train. Hers belonged to a one-shoulder frock with a sexy slash across the chest and an ombre effect that flowed flawlessly from a creamsicle colored upper into a deeper orange mermaid style skirt. Okay. Kenya Moore and Drew Sidora both brought striking structural elements with their looks. Kenya's fiery number had a pointed hip detail that gave way to a sequined underlay, while Drew's peach colored floor skimmer featured a sparkling burst at the bust. And she elevated the look with two different gloves. Never Never one to be understated. Marlo Hampton served exaggerated tulle, there we go, tulle ruffles and a billowing train on a very skin-bearing two-tone number. All right. Her asymmetrical dress was part high neck, long sleeve studded sheer mesh, and part silky coral with a bra-like top and boning over a see-through fabric. All right, let's get to the looks. Let's get to the looks. So I'm going to tell you this. My first reaction in seeing this, I did an under a minute recap and rating of this, but you guys will be able to rate this. We're going to rate these looks from 1 to 10. Replay crew, I want to know your rating. Please feel free to list all the ladies and let us know your rating. Was Moneta there? Did we see a Moneta shot? I didn't see any in the photos. Can you guys let me know if there's a Moneta shot? Because she's an official friend of the show. So she should be there. I don't know if she was there. Did anyone see Moneta? Case, you're right. And shout out to the backstage crew. We see you guys on our TikTok fam. All right, let's get to these looks. I'm going to start with Kandi. All right. Let's start with Kandi. Oh, wait a second. Okay. All right. You guys will let me know in the chat what you think. All right. But the dress is by Montupita Altia. Tailoring was by EVLL. Jewelry was Sorelli. Shoes were Renee Calvilla, which we've seen recently on the Dubai ladies. Jody Rowlands was hair. Makeup was LaShante Pippins. Styling was Jamie Sigler. Okay. All right. I feel like it's safe. I think she looks good, but it feels safe. I thought they were supposed, I mean, it's giving me more pink than peach. But I think it's good. She looks good. Her hair, makeup looks good. I like the fact that she has a couple of dreads in the hair. I haven't really seen a lot of people do that. I don't mind that. I think she looks good. I'm gonna give this, and usually when I do my under a minute recap, it changes when I go live and I do it here. But I'm gonna probably give this, just because I feel like I feel like all of the outfits honestly were safe. But people dragged Kandi last season for her look because they gave her a theme and she went with the theme, and then everyone was like, girl, you should have taken the theme and went avant-garde or, couture. And she didn't. So I think she was trying to be safe this season. I think it's a solid look, though. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give this an 8. Live chat, what are you giving? I'm seeing 5s. I'm seeing 7s. I'm seeing 8s. All right. Happy Joy says, I don't like the makeup. 7. I mean, I feel like the makeup is safe. I don't feel like it's anything dramatic. I think she could have maybe went with a little orange somewhere. I mean, if she's not going to do it in the dress, somewhere else. Okay. Oh, Philly John says Renee Cavilla's shoes are worn by the fashion girls. Okay, because we've seen them quite a few people. The last time we were talking about this, agree, 8. Okay, a 9. And just on the move, a 7.35. Okay. You guys and your gymnastic numbers. All right, I think it's a safe look. I don't feel like we will look back on this look and be like, oh, remember that look? You know what I mean? I think it's a safe look. I think it looks good, but it doesn't stand out to me like that. But she looks good. She looks good. Someone said for the 4 for a prom. Okay. Not a 4. I don't know if I would go that low. Oh, Dina says the fabric, hair, and makeup look cheap. Maybe. All right. Mocha says a 9. Okay. Mickey says a 6. All right. Sonia says 7.53. KBB says, yes, Tangerine would have looked great on Kandi. And the theme was supposed to be peach. Look, even I have the theme. But I guess it kind of gives us a peachy pink kind of feel. Maybe. All right. We'll move on. Look, we'll move on. All right. Who should we go to next? Let me see who they have listed here. Let's go to... Do I want to go... No, let's not go to Marlo. Let's go to Sanya. Sanya's new. So let's go to Sanya's look. How would you guys rate this between 1 and 10? So, you know, we love to celebrate those that are behind the scenes. So shout out to Brides by Nona. I feel like we've seen this before. Brides by Nona. I think we did see girls on the last cast, but I feel like I've seen that designer before, Brides by Nona. Okay? I don't love this dress. I don't love it. I mean, she has the figure. She can pretty much wear anything. I don't love it, though. I mean, she definitely has a theme. It's sort of like that mixture of pink and orange. So the dress is by Brides by Nona. Jewelry is by April Elibri. Shoes are by Christian Louboutin. Okay. Hair is by Theo Barrett. Makeup is by Aika Glow. Styling is by Ryan Christopher. All right. I don't love it, though. I don't hate it, but I don't love this. Hair and makeup look good, though. She's given us a few, part of me feels like she should have given us that Jamaica hair with all the curls. I really like that big curl look on her, but she can almost rock almost any hair. And I do like this look. She's giving me Monique. You remember Monique's look that she gave us for her reunion, her final reunion? It's kind of giving me that. And I think, honestly, this design looks like a cheap version of some of the designs that we saw Monique's designer do for her reunion looks. She should have called them. She should have called them. But because the makeup looks really good, I'm going to give this a solid 7. I'm going to give this 7. I don't love the dress, but I don't hate the dress either. But you guys are harsh. Woo! Chocolate Chunk says a 4. Marsha says a 0. Dress needs to be thrown out, says Miss Lala. Allie says a 5. Demelia says, I don't like this look. Dom says, I do hate it. Figure skating realness. not looks Russian circa 1982 Olympics. Denise says that she would rate, she's a beautiful woman. I would still rate this as a 3. Yeah, I don't love this look for her. I don't love this look for her. Okay. I think she should have. Who's the designer? I forgot her name that did Monique's look, and she also did Ashley's reunion looks, and she did Monique's recent reunion look for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Knox, something Knox, right? I think Miss Knox could have really pulled this together. I think it really could have been pulled together. All right. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the reunion looks from the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14. The theme was peach. Okay, the theme was peach. Hold on. Demelia says, you're so kind with that 7. I don't know if that was kind. I don't know if that was kind, but yeah. Riley Knox. Thank you, Demelia. Riley Knox. Call Riley Knox next. And Riley Knox is underrated. But she's given us quite a few reunion looks that I'm like, wow, like, why are we not talking more about this designer? I'm going to give this a 7, though. I'm going to give this a 7. I don't love this look on her, but I like the hair and makeup. I do like the hair and makeup. Okay. Okay, not figure skater. You guys are a best. All right. Oh, shut up. Be Blessed says Riley Knox did Drew's dress. Okay, let's get to Drew, since that's a perfect segue. Is that why I like Drew's dress this year? Okay, Drew. So this is Drew's look, guys. How would you rate this between 1 and 10? TikTok, if you're wondering about the looks, head on over to the YouTube channel so you can see the looks with us. We are taking a look at the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion looks. So let's talk about the people behind. Yes, it was. Riley Knox did this dress for Drew Sidor. Riley Knox, as I mentioned to you before, has done reunion dresses for Monique. She did some for Ashley Darby. She's dressing the girls. I think she looks great here. I think Drew looks great here. Hair, makeup, the theme. It has that pinky peach look to it. Okay? Let me just get through the designer. So the dress was by Riley Knox Couture. Jewelry was by Swarovski. Shoes were Christian Louboutin. Hair was Devontae Everett. Makeup was by Shadlin Hardiman. Freedom. Okay. Styling was by Jeremy. Simply Jeremy. I think this was a good look. It gives wonderful shape, design, unique, hair, makeup. I'm going to give this a 9.5. I'm going to give this a 9.5. Because hair, makeup, dress, everything looks really, really good. Is this my favorite look from Riley's dresses? No. Because we've had some really beautiful dresses. But this is a good look. I think she delivered. I think she looked good at the last reunion. It wasn't my favorite look, but not a sturdy 5. Come on. Nuh-uh. I'm going to give this a 9.5. I think this was good because hair and makeup looks good. I think this is a 9.5. And my ratings change. All right. What are you guys saying? Let me see. Someone says 6+. Theo says 8. Denise says a 9. Makeup says 8.5. Conchita says a 9. Is she wearing go naked? She wears go naked hair a lot. Portia's go naked hair, she wears that a lot. So I'm assuming she is wearing go naked hair. I think it looks good. But everyone has a right to their opinion. Replay crew, we always want to hear what you guys have to say as well. Let me see what Facebook is saying. Jackie says, I give it a 6. In regards to maybe Sonya's look? Okay. Joanna says, I give it a 9. All right. Jackie, an 8. All right. Okay. Facebook is rating. Okay. Let's move on. Look, let's move on. Who do I want to go to? Let's go to Marlo. All right. Let's see who Marlo is wearing. Who is Marlo wearing? So she's in with the theme. I'm seeing a theme of pink and peach. I'm seeing that theme a lot. Of pink and peach. There we go. Color. What in the... Is it her quinceañera? What is going on? Okay. Dresses by Brides of Nona as well. Again, we see this designer quite often. Jewelry is by CZ by Kenneth J. Lane. Shoes are Tom Ford. Hair is by Jason Scott. Makeup is by Letitia Chansey. And creative director is Justin Perry. I like her hair and makeup. I really like her hair and makeup. I think she looks beautiful. The dress, maybe we got to see more of the dress in a different angle. I don't like the dress at all, though. But Marlo's reunion looks haven't been very great. Even last year when she came through and her dress was falling apart. That's why I always find it funny. Recently in the podcast, I was talking about how unpopular opinion, but I don't think that Marlo's the most fashionable. I know she likes to pretend like she's the fashionista of the group, but just because you know a bunch of designers' names doesn't mean that you're fashionable. Just saying. I don't love this look. Live chat. I mean, the shoes are nice. The dress, though, not so much. Hair and makeup look good, but I don't like the dress at all. Look, awkward silence. Brittany says she loves labels. Sheila says a 3. Damn. Okay. Marlo can't dress, says Jada. JC says, I like the hair. The makeup is okay. Maybe a better lip color. The dress is a no. This is a 5. And I think that, a 5 is actually generous. Did I give it a rating? I didn't give it a rating, right? I probably would give it a 5 too. I probably would give it a 5 because I do like the hair and makeup. But everything else for me, like the dress especially, no. Especially for your first reunion, as a peach holder. There's so many dresses you could have worn. Just saying. Someone said a 0. Not AliExpress. Y'all know what? Not it's giving BBL fashion. Come on. Happy Joy says 6, Sanya 2.0. Oh, wait, Glenn says 8. I kind of like it. And as you know, everyone's opinion is welcome here. Everyone's fashion sense is going to be different. Everyone's, taste for fashion is going to be different. Let me just say, because did I capture it? I did not capture this. So let me just say thank you to Black Coffee. Thank you so much for the super chat. Black Coffee says, I'm sorry, they look a mess. They weren't giving at all. They need to take a page out of some of the Dubai girls book of fashion. # Fashion Nova Prom. Damn. All right. Julie, thank you so much for the super chat. Julie says, Marlo, -4, just awful in my opinion. Thank you. And thank you so much for the super chat. Ann says, Brides by Nona designed Cynthia Bailey's wedding dress. Sanya is still rocking Louboutin shoes, enough said. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. All right. Guys, if I miss your super chat, the live chat is going very quickly. Okay? Matter of fact, I can actually slow it down. Hold on. So that way I can't miss y'all super chats. Hold on, y'all. Let me slow down the chat. Who said Oscar Mayer Wiener? Come on. Hold on. Let me just slow this chat down so I can see all of your comments. It's hard to keep up. Let me just do this. Oh, no wonder. Let's slow this down. There we go. All right. So back to this. Thank you guys for the super chats as well. Oh, did we do it? Okay. All right. Not carnival realness. You guys are a mess. Guys, you're just joining us. We're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion looks for season 14. The theme basically was orange. We're getting a little bit of pink and orange here. All right. Let me see. Let's move on. So Marlo's look, like I said, I would probably give it a 5 out of 10. A 5 out of 10. All right. We looked at Drew's. We looked at Sunny's. We looked at Kandi's. We looked at Marlo's. And let's look at Sheree. I like this color on Sheree. Sheree's hair and makeup looks great. I feel like the breasts are trying to come out. We saw this very similar to Lisa Milan on Real Housewives of Dubai. So it's a bit much. I'm not sure where exactly Sheree thought she was going, but here we are. If you guys had to rate this look between 1 and 10, how would you rate it? Let me tell you who's done what. Another dress by Brides of Nona. Jewelry was by Ascot Diamonds, Atlanta. Shoes was also by Renee Covila. Hair was by Sebastian Anderson. Makeup was by Michelle Davies. Styling was Sheree Whitfield. Lashes was by Pamper Me Prissy. She probably got them for free. That's why they're mentioning them. I mean, Sheree's a beautiful woman. I'm not sure what this is giving, but if you take a closer look at this outfit, what is the sash? That's such a random sash, right? Like on my, Sheree and I are matching a little bit. I like the color on her. I think hair and makeup looks good. Her confessional looks were kind of hit or miss for me this season. Mostly miss. Jewelry looks nice. Hair and makeup looks nice. Beautiful woman. The dress, it's a little too much here. And then the random sash coming around the side, I don't love that. I think if the sash wasn't there, I would probably like this dress a little bit more. I'm probably going to give this an 8. I'm probably going to give Sheree's look an 8. But that random stash, what's that about? Look, what's that about? Not Hakeem says she's giving me very much P Valley. Down in the valley with it. Sorry. Just saying. It's a beautiful dress. Yes, there is a little ombre to this dress. They do mention that in the details of, who is wearing what. So there is a level of ombre going on with the dress. The dress is a beautiful color. She looks beautiful in it. I don't really love the random sash. Hair and makeup looks really pretty. And this is another dress by Brides of Nona. Apparently all the girls are wearing Brides of Nona. All right, moving along. And guys, replay crew, I want to know how you rate all the ladies. Be sure to let us know. We have over 12, almost 1,300 people in the building for our recap of the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion fashions. I will be dropping the call-in link for quick calls from folks that want to weigh in on the fashions. So feel free, if you are a member of the channel, I'll be dropping, matter of fact, let me just drop that now so I don't forget. Let me just drop it now. Let me just drop it now so I do not forget. If you're a member of the channel, I'm going to drop the call-in link on the community tab right now. All right. Let me pull it up here. There we go. All right. And if you haven't, general public that are watching, let's get to at least 500 likes, and I'll drop the call-in link for you guys to be able to call in as well. All right. No, this chat, I can't with y'all right now. Okay, if you're a member of the channel, I've dropped the call-in link on the community tab already. Angie, thank you so much for the super chat. Angie says, looks like a beach towel with tulle sewn on. Damn. Okay. Thank you, Angie, for the super chat. Alim, thank you so much for the super chat. Alim says it's basic, very pedestrian. Thank you, Alim, for the super chat. We appreciate you supporting the channel as well. All right. Not it's giving. Hold on, wait. Uh-oh. Makai says it's giving spring, summer. Maybe. The summer, spring at the bottom. Maybe. Remember, the rumor on the street is that Sheree is sitting right next to Andy Cohen. The rumor is that we're going to get actual fashion by the end of this season from She by Sheree. She took to social media this past week and says, get your credit cards ready. And then all of you were dragging her in the comments. All of you were dragging her in the comments about it. Lord. Jesse, I agree. She said, I'm a little disappointed with the color scheme. As soon as I saw the photos, that was my first reaction. And I said, maybe it's the lighting and where they're taking the photos. I just wasn't, I get it. I didn't love this color scheme this season. I loved the black last season. I mean, some people got it better than others and some didn't. But before we forget, let's talk about the reunion fashion from Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore. All right. Let me tell you who did Kenya Moore's stuff. So Kenya's dress is by Ozzy and Asta. Jewelry is a personal collection, so from her personal collection. Shoes are by Andrea Wazin. Makeup is by George Miguel Arnone. Okay, let me just take a look. It's giving summer. Look at the theme in the look what's behind her. I'm guessing the theme was partially Jamaica, because you see the little hint of the Caribbean behind her. So with that in mind, I get why they decided to go with like an orange theme. I like this look because it's kind of giving us that pink orangey look. I like this look. I like the beachy hair that she's giving us. Hair and makeup looks really, really good. I really liked Kenya's look last season for the reunion as well. She usually gives us pretty good reunion fashions. So I'm not really shocked by this. This is really, really beautiful. If I had to rate this look in comparison to the others as well, she definitely would be, let me see. I'm going to give her a 10. I'm going to give her a 10. I'm going to give her a 10. But you know why? Because I feel like she took a chance with the design. She took a chance with the hair, giving us that beachy hair. And it's so different than last season. And it also is, for me, it's sort of like a theme of her this season where she's being light and free. So we kind of get that from the blondish hair. I like this look. I like this. Let me say, okay, let me just save that. Okay, I think I saved that. All right. All right, y'all. I'm still missing things because, all right. If I missed your super chats today, guys, I apologize. Let me just grab the ones that I have. Stephanie, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, 7, not liking the neckline. It's not flattering. Are you referring to, guys, when you send a super chat, this could be from before. So just let me know who you're rating. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Sheree says, Kenya the Queen, period, dot. Okay, thank you so much for the super chat. All right. Stefan says, it's an amazing sunset orange. It's a 10. She is once again the moment. Thank you, Alim, for another super chat. It says, Kenya looks so good. I think Kenya looks good. Is this my favorite look from Kenya? No, not really. Because I feel like she's given us some really good moments over the years. But I think this is a good look. And then in comparison to the other ladies, I have to say this is probably the best look amongst these ladies. Who do you guys think are the top 2 looks? If I had to say the top 2 looks from this reunion, it's definitely going to be Kenya. It might be Kenya and Drew. It might be Kenya and Drew for me. Might be. Let me see. Let me pull up Drew. We can pull them up. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up Drew as well. Let me pull up Drew. What do you guys think? I feel like they're the best from this reunion. Me personally. But I'm not loving the color theme this season for this reunion, but I feel like this is definitely the 2 best so far for me. And I really wouldn't have minded Sheree, but I feel like the bust kind of threw me off. And the random sash that's right there on her waistline. That kind of threw me off. I mean, it's sexy, but I just feel like for a reunion, is it too sexy for a reunion? I don't know. And I do feel like Kandi was safe. Oh, not that photo. I do feel like Kandi was safe here. It's not my favorite look, though. Sanya definitely. Who had the worst look? I think the worst look would be between Sanya and Marlo, honestly. But I feel like all of them in the face were giving very good looks. Very good looks. All right. That's just my thought, my opinion. We already have a line of people backstage that want to weigh in regards to the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion looks. Replay crew, we always want to hear your thoughts. Please feel free to rate all the ladies. Let us know what you thought of Kenya's look and how you would rate it, or Marlo's look and how you would rate it. Based on what we've been hearing, Sheree and Marlo get the seats next to Andy this reunion. So that should be interesting why they thought that. As you know, during our recent recap of the Real Housewives of Atlanta's latest episode, we were talking about Sheree getting ready for her presentation. I believe we're finally going to get fashions. How long will the fashions be available? That remains to be seen. Lakia says that Sanya has the worst look. Marlo is a club at the top, prom at the bottom. Okay. A club at the top. Okay. Socially Stacey, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, hold on. There's another picture of Kandi, Drew, and Kenya where the lighting is better and it makes the dresses look a lot better. Really? Let me see if I can find it. Because based on what I'm seeing, it's not giving that. Let me see if I can find that picture that you speak of. Look, that picture that you speak of. I don't see any picture like that. You guys will maybe if you tag me on Twitter, tag me on Twitter. I don't see it though. But yeah. Anyways, let me get to some of these callers, guys, because we won't be live very long. Julie, thank you so much for another super chat. Julie says Kenya looks great, 9.5. Drew is a 2. Wait, Drew is second worst. Really? I don't think Drew looks that bad. And you know we've dragged Drew plenty of times. But look, you right to your own opinion. Guys, we will drop the call-in link for everyone. Let's get to 500 likes. However, we have quite a few people backstage that are members of the channel. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, you don't have to. Head on over to teamkempire.com/join. For all the links, everything Kempire, head on over to teamkempire.com/links. All right. And if you haven't already, get yourself something from the House of Kempire. That's HAUS of Kempire.com. Our Black Label merch is now available. All right. Right. I thought the same thing. Rebel says Black women orange usually gives. It didn't give here. Yeah. Don says that picture has lighting and a filter. Not lighting and a filter. Probably. All right. Let me get to the callers because you know the callers like to be long-winded. However, callers, I'm not going to allow it. All right. And if one person is long-winded, callers that we don't get to, blame them. Don't blame me. All right. Because I can't control. I keep telling everyone short and shady, and you all choose to be long and long-winded. So please get straight to the point so other people can share their thoughts as well. All right. Let me just say thank you. Bryce, thank you so much for the super chat. Bryce says James Evans tried it. Y'all know who he's referring to. Black Coffee, thank you so much for another super chat. She says, Sheree is giving Kim Zolciak, I hate that wig. Does she know who she is anymore? No. It's very clear, and it's kind of sad. Rasani, thank you so much for the super chat. Rasani says, Kenya, Drew, Kandi, Sanya, and Marlo. Is that the order that you're giving? Kenya, Drew, Kandi, Sanya, and Marlo. We needed more housewives. When I was collecting the pictures, I was like, there's no more pictures? And I was like, oh yeah, we don't really have a lot of housewives this season. Ivy says, I love a man that takes charge. Put your foot down, Kempire. Kari, not everything is about you, sweetie. Okay? Come on, y'all be thinking it's y'all. But no, y'all know who likes to go on and on and on. Come on now. All right. Let's get to these callers. Let me switch. Hold on. All right. Nia is backstage. We're going to bring her up first. What's going on, Nia?
Hey, what's up? Back again. So I don't know what it is about Drew and the little hand gloves that she loves to wear each season. Each season she's had a hand glove. I don't know if that's supposed to be a church thing for her or something like that. But if she would take that off, I think that would really set off that dress. I think it really would.
Okay.
My favorite is Kenya, of course. And orange is supposed to look good on black girls, but they didn't do like a orange. They did a peachy orange, like a kind of like towards pinkish, like that crossover between that orange and pinkish, and that's probably why some of it didn't hit with them. The worst dress is Sanya. I don't know. When I seen that dress, I was like, "What is going on?" It was like a lot in one. I didn't understand anything. You had slashes going down one, then you had like what was that? Like a something around her neck. I was like, "Well, girl, what is?" Then she had one arm out and one arm in. I was like, I don't know what's going on, baby, but I can't understand this. I can't. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Kenya number one. Then after her, I think it's Sheree.
Okay. All
Because
right.
I love when the girls show the girls.
Goodbye. Yeah, thank you. Bye. All right. We're gonna bring up Dewan next. What's going on, Dewan?
Hey, what's up, Kempire?
How you doing?
I agree. The black no season will beat when they wore that black. They shut it down. Twitter was in shambles. Everything. This was It was just like, oh, okay. I gave Marlo a 7. I was disappointed. I'm like, Marlo, come on, you're fashion. But Marlo also, if you go back and look at the reunions, she's not a reunion dresser. No. Marlo is I can meet you in the streets of Atlanta, but she's not. She doesn't do couture well. Sheree, I gave her a 7 as well. I gave Kandi a 6.5. I just thought it was so, like you said, we've seen that from Kandi before. It's very repetitive. Sanya, I sadly gave her a 4. And she needs to stop letting her sister do her hair because I'm tired of the bobs, and they don't look flattering on her. But I will say that Sanya is she's an athlete. She has a gorgeous body, so she needed something a little, more feminine to, meet her masculine features, which is nothing is wrong with that. I think her body is gorgeous, but the tight or the sharp cuts just weren't working for her. Drew got a 7, and I gave Kenya. She had the best dress, just because it was like you said, she took a leap, but it was very boring. She, it looked like, I don't know, maybe she was occupied with the divorce in Brooklyn, but
Here you go.
I'm just saying, it was like, okay, yay. I love the go naked hair, though. I love the go naked hair.
Uh,
See you later.
Bye. All right, we're gonna get to Miss Brooklyn Star backstage. What's going on, Brooklyn Star?
Hi, hi, Kempire. How are
Oh
you?
well, how you doing?
Good. I wanted to say my best picks were Kenya and Sheree, surprisingly, except for the breast part. But I think she looked good, and I would say Kenya had the best dress. But when I take Kenya out of it and compare her to all her reunion looks, I would say it was just okay compared to
I felt the same
everything.
way.
Yeah, I think it's just okay for her, but I think she looked better than the group collective for this reunion, but out of all her looks, this will be the last of all her reunion looks.
Mm.
Um, and also, I don't think Sanya knows how to dress her body. Like it just like that outfit was like P Valley slash something else. It was just gladiatorish. It just made her look way too hard. It was nothing feminine about it. And for somebody who has a lot of connections, she's worldwide, in her circles of Japan, she never has a reunion look. Never. Never. She'll text she'll tweet the night before. Can anybody send me something? Is Bird Dogs open? She never has it
Who are
together.
you referring to?
Marlo,
Oh, okay.
her circles of Tokyo, and she has Fendi on president on speed dial. She never has a look.
Hmm.
So I don't understand it. But same hair always for reunion or something like that. I hate it. It's always that look. It's never nothing different. But other than that, I think they were kind of boring this season. I don't know. Maybe they did too much last time.
Oh,
They're
okay.
very boring. And Sanya goes with the look of Salt Lake as one of the worst I've seen of
Damn.
Atlanta. She should be with the Salt Lake girls with that look. Yeah,
Okay.
but that's it.
All right, Brooklyn Star. Thank you so much for calling in.
No problem. Bye.
Oof. I mean, I have to agree with you guys. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, I don't know what I was expecting, but Atlanta has brought it with their seasons, has brought it with their fashions, even with the lackluster season that they had last year. Even those, I was like, okay, yeah, I wasn't moved. Hopefully, the actual reunion is entertaining. According to Andy Cohen, by the end of the day, he said, "This is why Atlanta is top tier." Blah blah blah. I'm paraphrasing. All right, Gabriella, I'm going to bring you up next. What's going on, Gabriella?
Hello, bonjour. Paris in the place, the fashion of.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay, I will not be shady, but every woman has beautiful body, beautiful hair, beautiful makeup. Okay, first for Sonia, the problem when you need to get the best dresses, you need to see the woman, not the dress. We see the dress, we don't see Sonia. And the dress, like first color say, so much information, so much information. For me, this shape is not for her. So much information. She needs maybe something very feminine, very maybe 50s vibe, 50s hair vibe, like you Drew. Drew. I see the inspiration from maybe Rita Hayworth, with the hair, with the dress, very old Hollywood from 50s. We see this infiltration. You see that with the glove, with the cut, but the side on the leg is too high. Maybe little, more or less, and with siren, form for the shape with the twin on the ground is gonna be beautiful. For Kenya, her color is calling pêche de vigne. It's no for not for Kenya, sorry, for Kandi. It's calling pêche de vigne because it's when you have a peach in a vineyard, they took this color light. And
Oh, okay. Look
yes,
at you teaching us something.
yes, and I think the dress gonna be good, but the train, the long train of fabric is too much. because Kandi and the cut also in the leg very just little bit, just little less, but the color with her, the form also with her. She's not avant-garde. She has not this avant-garde style on her. She's very classical. She has very shapy, curvy body. She needs to be in the classical thing. Sonia can be avant-garde because she had this body very gladiator, very thing like that. For Drew, it's for me for Drew the dress is Rita Hayworth, 50 vibes, 50 hot movie. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
And Kenya,
Okay,
is
you're
for
rehashing what you already said,
yes,
Gabrielle, and we got to get to other folks.
just Kenya. It's a 80s club vibes. Beyonce can be get this look too.
All right. Thank you, Gabriella, for
Bye
calling in.
bye,
Bye
bye
bye.
bye.
All right, let's get to some more callers. Again, get callers short and shady so we can get to everyone today. We appreciate that. If you're just joining us, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion fashions replay crew. We always want to hear what you guys have to say, so please feel free to let us know your thoughts. Once we get to 500 likes, I will drop the call-in link for the general audience as well. We are just taking calls from our members. If we get through all of our members and we don't get to our goal, we just end the live. But we appreciate you all being here. All right. Sebastian Shea, we're going to bring you up next. What's going on, Sebastian? Sebastian?
Hi, Kempire. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I give Kenya number 1, but as everyone else said, this is the least favorite look out of all of the viewings she's done. But she always executes well. Kandi, I give her number 2. She's great. She did great. And Drew and Sheree, I tie them for number 3. They're tied. Yes, I would tie them. And Marlo and Sanya, I give Marlo the last place and Sanya before because I don't really like Marlo this season, so that's why. And I need to be generous to Sanya because Sanya is not bringing it at all. She hasn't brought it in since the beginning. I've said it. She Caribbean women know how to dress, and I feel bad that she's misrepresenting Caribbean women. She should have definitely contacted Gertie from Miami. Gertie would have helped her look well. That's what she should have did. And that's it. Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you so much for calling in. All right. Let's get to some more callers. In my opinion's backstage. We're going to bring her up. What's going on, in my opinion?
Hey, Kempire, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm blessed by the best. Let me tell you something. Okay, Kempire. So, I'm gonna put 2 at the bottom, 2 in the middle, and then I'm gonna top it off with 2 top stars. Okay.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna pop on out. Okay. So, at my bottom is what we call the Shein/AliExpress dress, and those awards will have to go to Marlo because how do you put that fabric together and call that a dress? It just looks a hot mess. It looked like somebody put some fabric and then they was like, oh, let's put some more fabric on there. And they snatched it on there. She looked pregnant and everything else in that dress. It's just a hot mess. Throw that in the trash. And Sanya, you right there with her. Like, it's giving low budget, no nothing, no desire, no nothing. Okay. In the middle, I got Kandi and Sheree. Because they just it looks like they going to a prom or a dance or something. So it's giving like Mason, JC Penney, something like that. It's not giving high fashion, which is what I'm usually looking for. And then in my top spots, I'm giving it to, of course, Miss Kenya Moore and Miss Drew Sidora. Because let me tell you, this is the best Drew has ever looked in a reunion. I'm telling you, man, Riley hooked that up for her because let me tell you, yes, the split didn't have to be so high, but it looks really nice on her. Drew sometimes can't fit her dresses to her, her actual body type. She thinks she's smaller than she is sometimes. But Riley snatched that thing right on up for her and made her look really, really nice. I liked the hair makeup. And Miss Kenya Moore, she always gonna come and slay for the girls. So hey, that's what I got.
All right. Thank you. In my opinion, we appreciate you calling in.
Okay, you have a blessed day.
You too. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the Kempire Radio YouTube channel if you haven't already. We will be releasing another visual version of our podcast which is the Kempire Radio. If you haven't subscribed to us on your favorite podcast platform, so be sure to check that out if you haven't, and don't forget to rate and review. We appreciate it. And again, subscribe to the Kempire Radio YouTube channel for the visual version of the podcast. All right. Philly John says 650 is the goal. Yes, we have over 1,300, almost 1,400 people watching on multiple platforms. We see you guys TikTok watching behind the scenes. We see you guys on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter as well. We appreciate you all being here. Don't forget to share the live if you haven't already. All right, let me just say thank you. We had quite a few super chats. Again, guys, if I missed your super chat, I apologize. We have a lot of people in here. Hold on. Okay, Bryce says, thank you so much for the super chat. Bryce says, Marlo shopped straight from Aaron's. I'm done. A mess. Brooklyn Star, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, I thought the theme was Bird of Paradise. Julie, thank you so much for the super chat. Julie says, callers, don't be a Dorit. Chic. Oh, everything chic. Thank you, Julie. And Nia, thank you so much for the super chat. Nia says, hashtag team the girls showing the girls. Let them, thanks, dang, I love it. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right. All right. Florence, I'm going to bring you up next. What's going on, Florence?
Hey, I'll keep it short and sweet. So Drew was my favorite overall. I loved her outfit. I think it just worked with her body type. Sanya was my least favorite, like everybody else. Well, let me not say everybody. A lot of us have saying. I think she just didn't dress for her body type. You're known, like if you look at her Instagram, she has a picture on there where she's in like a green dress that's kind of off the shoulders. And I was like, that's your style, Sanya. Not the green, but that style with the high slit, show off your beautiful legs. And then contrary, I loved Marlo. I did like Marlo's dress. I liked her pictures on Instagram. She showed like her personal pictures and it looked a lot better.
Oh, let me look.
Only thing is that when you have stuff in the front, like if you have a beautiful necklace or even the little flower thing she has, I wish she would have pulled her hair back so that we could see the whole upper body. But I know she's struggling with edges, so maybe the surgery didn't go well as planned. So I don't know if that's why she kept it down. But either way, that's it, sir.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. All right. Y'all are a mess with this. Hold on. Let me just see if I can show you guys. I don't think it's much of a difference. Okay. I don't think it's much of a difference, but let me share my screen. Hold on. Marlo. I mean, the color looks better. I still don't love it. And yes, her face and everything looks more edited. But I already like the hair and makeup. The dress still just not giving. And like we said, she hasn't really been consistent when it comes to the fashion. Okay. All right. Look, all right. All right. Okay. Let's get back to some more of these calls. Oh, yeah, I forgot to drop the call-in link. Hold on, y'all. And callers that are calling in now, short and shady, I'm getting out of here. I got things to do. All right. Chocolate Chunks, I have not seen a group photo. I was definitely looking for a group photo. I made my own group photo. I'm sure we will get a group photo closer to the trailer for the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. That should be interesting. Let's get to these callers, though. Miss Brooklyn Diamond, I'm going to bring you up next. What's going on, Miss Brooklyn?
Hey, what's going on? I'm going to be the black sheep of the family because I actually like Sonya's dress. Okay. I like it. I like the deconstruction. I like the two halves. I like that she is showing off what everybody is calling her masculine side. I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman having muscles and showing that she's fit and she's, I like it. For me, I like her the best. Okay. But even still, a 7 in a room full of 5s doesn't make it a 10. For Drew's dress, it's still ill-fitting. The way you can see the gathering at the waist. It's not cut to fit her right, or maybe it's the way she's standing, but you can see it's gathering at the waist, it's gathering at the hips. It's not cut right, or the way she's standing is not flattering for the dress. Marlo is giving Marlo at a 10, which is I'll give her a 5 because she's staying true to who she is.
Mm.
I don't hate the dress. I don't love the dress. Sheree, get rid of the necklace. Other than that, it's everything else to me is just very pedestrian. And for Kandi, I think Candy's biggest problem with dressing herself is if she goes too over the top because of her height, it looks like the dress wears her. When you're short like that, it's a really fine line to find a dress that you're wearing that's avant-garde and edgy and cutting that doesn't wear you.
Okay.
And that's it. Short and sweet.
Thank you so much, Miss Brooklyn Diamond. All right. Hold on, say Pep. All right. Exactly. Sonia says Sonia is lean, not masculine. You know, sometimes people don't have the right words. Not everyone can be as fashionistas as all of us. Okay. Just saying. Okay. Say Pep, I'm going to bring you up next. Hold on. What's going on, Say Pep?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Miss Goat. Rest in peace, Miss Goat. I thought Drew's dress for the first time, she never looked better. So I give her the number 1 spot. Then I would give Kenya number 2, but Kenya need to drop that dead wig. I don't like that wig on her. She need to wear her own hair.
Is that
Marlo?
A wig? You sure that's not her hair? She might got pieces in there. That's her hair.
That's not all her hair.
Not all her hair, but I believe that's her hair, not a wig.
Yeah, that's a wig.
Okay, I don't know. I ain't got hair.
Yeah, I can tell wigs. But Marlo, I think it was the way that she was standing that dress did not look right. It looked like she was wearing a big diaper.
Okay. All right.
She wasn't. Whoever took that picture should have been ashamed of themselves.
Not ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, but I liked what is her name? Sanya's dress. She's an athlete, you know, so her body is just muscular, and I liked her dress. But Sheree, girl, that was just too much. You should have hid some of that butt and that boob. That was a hot mess.
Okay.
And that's all I have because my game is on right now.
Okay, say Pep. Sorry to bother you. Thanks for calling in.
Bye.
Say Pep always does that. I gotta go because my game is on. Pep, you called me. You called me. Okay. All right. Let me get through these callers. We have a long line of folks. All right. All right. Rasani, I'm gonna bring you up. What's going on, Rasani?
Hey, Kev. Long time no see.
I know.
I did forget to say, yes, rest in peace, Lillian, Miss Goat. I forget their last name. In order, Kenya, Drew. Who else is there? I'm sorry. I have COVID fog. Okay, Kenya, Drew. Okay, Marlo's last. When I first called in, you had a picture up of her, and I was like, "Oh, flamingo." She looks like a greeter on a Carnival cruise. I give Sanya second to last. Like someone put in a chat that Sanya has an athletic body. A lot of times, athletes they have no hips. For the rest of the girls, Kandi was third, and Sheree was second to last. For the rest of the girls, not everyone can be like an Ion. Ion is tall, and she has that model physique. And I think a lot of times couture, they make dresses or outfits with that in mind, and they're not taking into consideration that women have curves, especially like Black women, we have curves. So they don't make things flattering. Just a PSA, not every fashion trend that's out there is for everyone to wear. Black people wear things that look better on them, and white people have it on, and it's just like, nah, and vice versa. So you have to know your body type and know what works for your body type, so that you're wearing the dress and the dress is not wearing you.
Okay.
And I mean, that's all I have to say. But you know,
thanks for signing.
They need to take some lessons from some of the women in Dubai. I do agree across all the franchises.
All right. Thank you, Rasani, for calling in.
Bye.
Bye. I love when you guys say, and that's all I have to say, and then you say more. I'm just pointing out the obvious. I know what you guys are saying in the live chat. You're like, I thought you were done. Okay. All right. We got Tawana backstage. Callers, short and sweet. Short and sweet. Let's not go through the entire cast, please. Please just let me know the people that you like the most, the people that you like the least. I don't need to know your ratings for the entire thing. If you want to share your ratings for the entire thing, replay crew, share them in the live chat, all right? Because there are quite a few people waiting backstage patiently, and some of these folks are on their lunch break. Okay, all right. Tawana, I'm gonna bring you up. What's going on, Tawana?
Hi, Kim. So I'm gonna start off by saying that Kenya and Drew were my favorite.
Okay.
Kenya was my most favorite. I think she looked the most high fashion. I love her hair. I love her makeup. Um, Marlo is my least favorite. I don't like her dress at all. It looks really, really cheap, and I'm sick of that wig. I've seen her wear that same wig 100 times. That's the same wig she wore to the reunion where she wore that purple lavender tutu dress. That's the same wig that Eva told her to tack down. Is She just wears the same wig. I wish she would have did something different with her hair, like a ponytail or something. But I'm sick of seeing the wig. And my other least favorite, I wouldn't say she looks bad, but Sanya. I like her dress, but it feels like it wasn't made for her. It feels like it was a dress that the designer had already made and she just sold it to her. But
Okay.
it wasn't that bad what people are saying, but she could have did better. But it is her first reunion. Give her a chance. Give her a chance.
We've given her a lot of chances. Just saying, Tawana.
Just give her one more chance. One more chance.
All right, Tawana. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. We have Chris. I'm going to bring Chris back. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion looks. Replay crew. We always want to hear what you guys have to say as well. The Heathers, thank you so much for the super chat. Heather says, why Marlo edit her face to look like Lisa? Where's Facetune when you need them? Thank you so much for the super chat. High Vibe, thank you so much for the super chat. High Vibe says, sorry, but Kandi looked like she stepped out of Macy's catalog circa 1990, worth $30 million, but looking like a $5 bill. Dreadful. Damn, cold-blooded. All right, maybe she's just a very frugal woman. Maybe. All right. Let's take some more callers. Chris, I'm gonna bring you up. What's going on, Chris?
Well, this reunion is too much. But, it goes without saying, Kenya and Drew were very much the best dressed. And for Sanya and Marlo, I think their dresses are reflective of the seasons they had. Topsy-turvy, all over the place, don't know what they're doing, high to low, round to round. And that's just the best way to put that. I think as a collective, maybe they look better as a group photo. But when I first saw the pictures, it was more like Potomac 2.0 from their reunion last time when they did the pink with the Nicki Minaj and everything like that. So that's pretty much it.
Okay, Chris, thank you so much.
All right.
See how Chris did that? Read them for filth, and then that was short and shady. A perfect example of short and shady. Everyone else, take note. Okay. All right, Kiki, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Kiki?
Wagwan, I'm still in America.
Oh, they didn't kick you out?
No. I'm going to New Jersey soon, so yeah. So the best dress is definitely Drew Sidora. You don't know. And Kenya. I wish Kenya changed the hair. Probably a sleek ponytail should look good. The worst is definitely Miss Sanya, Miss Marlo, and Miss Sheree. I don't know. I just don't like the necklace, and I feel like there's too much booze for Sheree. I'm not sure. I just don't like it. It gives very cheap. And Sanya has a great body. I don't like when they say it's masculine. She does have a masculine body. It's a nice body. It just wasn't for her. Marlo, your material looked like you went into the material store like how Sheree went to the material store and got the cheapest material. So yeah. But anyways, loves Drew, love Kenya, and love Kandi. Bye.
All right, thanks, Kiki. Short and shady. I love it. Edgeless pedestrian It says device is not connected, so you might need to drop out and call back in. Just a heads up. Kari, I'm going to bring you up next for Short and Shady. What's going on, Kari?
What's up, Kempire? Hey, everybody. So Kandi to me looks like she went to an award show and took their red carpet and just slapped it on her. Like it's supposed to be peach, but she's given apple. Drew looks like she went to somebody's costume store, took the cheapest fabric, and asked somebody to make her a dress real fast. I don't know. Marlo looks like a Las Vegas showgirl. It looked like you could just unzip, unclasp half those pieces, and she'd be like wearing a bikini. Sheree, I want you to stop going to your daughter's closets and picking out her outfits, please, honey. And Sanya, contrary to everybody else believe, I actually think you look good. I think the only mistake you made was that collar. I think maybe if you wouldn't have that collar, you'll look a little bit better. But other than that, that's all I got to say.
All right, Kari, thank you so much for the short and shady comment. All right, let me just say thank you. Thank you so much, Makai, for the super chat. Makai says, Drew, Kenya, and Kandi have a group photo on Drew's IG. Thank you. Hold on. And speaking of IG, I do want to show... Hold on. Thank you, Makai. I appreciate that. Hold on. Let me see. As long as Drew didn't block me, but I don't think so. I don't think any of the housewives have blocked me. Oh, maybe she put it on her Instagram story. Let me see. Okay, let me pause this and we'll go there in a second. Okay. The coloration that's going on here, though, between the face tune that these folks use, you're like, what is going on? All right, let me go here. Let me go here. Let me go back to here. So this is the photo that you speak of. I mean, they're beautiful women. They're beautiful women. It looks like they're wearing the same sort of shade of orange, pink, orange. They look good. They look good. Again, it's not my favorite look. Apparently, the theme of the reunion, based on the background, is Jamaica. As it should be, because a lot happened in Jamaica. But it looks good. But speaking of Riley Knox, who did Drew Sidora's outfit, Riley posted a video. Okay. All right. So this was the custom. It's a beautiful dress. Riley has done some really beautiful dresses. Look at this. Okay, now that we're seeing more of it, I still feel like Drew has one of the best dress of the reunion. Look at me liking Drew this season. I think she looks good. She's definitely one of the best dressed. Okay. All right. Let's get to these last couple of callers, guys, because I'm getting out of here. I've been live since 12:30 this afternoon. All right. So again, callers short and shady, and then let's get this done. Joanna, I'm gonna bring you up next. What's going on, Joanna?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep. The fact that I have to suffer through these mediocre looks from Atlanta on my birthday is so disappointing to me.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Virgos in the house, don't shade us today. You like to come for our next, but like if this was Salt Lake City, it would be 10s across the board. If this was Dallas, we would love it. But y'all in Atlanta, bruh, like y'all bring it. We're used to you bringing it, and it's very lackluster. Marlo is giving flamenco dancer. Her dress is like her season. Lack. Kenya looks great because she took risks and it was fun and unexpected amongst everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But like everybody else has said, if we compare it to past Atlanta seasons and her own other fashions, it's a no. Like, girl, you want to wear that on Dancing with the Stars? Would you? Nope. Why did you wear that on?
Remember that dress she wore to Marlo's event in the early, I think it was the first episode? She looked great in that.
Yeah, like that in this color would have been phenomenal. Like, I just feel like all of them dropped the ball. Maybe once we see exactly what the theme is, we'll feel differently. But for now,
the theme is orange. I told y'all the theme. No. The theme is orange.
Ugh. They should have picked a different orange. Like
orange in the backdrop will be Jamaica.
Like, Sanya, sweetie, there's no way that you can make me believe that there's not like a fantastic Jamaican designer They couldn't have made you something custom. You knew you was coming to this reunion. What are you doing?
Why do I
I'm
feel like you're
disappointed
shaming
at
me?
all of them, except for Drew.
Okay.
I don't like Drew and her 18 assistants that tried to call and give it to us when the season first started. However, Drew looks gorgeous.
She
Face
does.
is giving, hair is giving, dress is giving. She looked like she might have actually started dropping it at some point because the
You know
body
what?
was
Goodbye,
yada yada
Joanna.
yada. Gorgeous. I love it. But yeah, that's it.
All right, thanks, Joanna. Bye. Y'all are a mess. Y'all are a mess. Guys, we have over almost 1,300 people watching our recap of the Real Housewives of Atlanta's season 14 reunion fashion looks. But replay crew, we always want to hear what you guys have to say. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on these reunion looks and how you would rate each of the ladies. And don't forget to get your award. Your coldest water bottle, but they don't just have water bottles on their website. They have things for your pets, pillows, ice packs, coolers. Head on over to coldest.com. I know Labor Day is right around the corner. Go get you something. Don't forget to use the discount code, though, KEMP10 for 10% off of your order. And thank you to, hold on, let me bring this up. Thank you, Dragon Lord. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate you supporting the channel. Okay. All right, let's get to these last callers. Edgeless, Sam, and Mocha. You will be the last callers. Anyone calling in right now, I'm not taking any more callers. We've been live since 12:30. Our brother is tired, and I have other stories and meetings to attend to today. All right? I appreciate you all being here, though. Edgeless Pedestrian, short and shady comment. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Did you see Candy's photos on her IG?
No.
I'm not. She's looking like she's seated in the end, and Kenya is like right next to her.
So basically, what we heard, it's correct that Sheree is sitting next to Andy.
It doesn't show who else is there. It just shows that you see part of Kenya.
Okay.
Now I love Kenya's look the most, then Drew and Kandi. Now is that sash that Sheree has? Is that part of the material for She by Sheree? Is that, or am I missing something?
You might be missing something, but or you never know. She might tell us.
Yeah, but that's it for me.
Okay.
Bye, Cam.
All right. Take care. Bye. Hold on. All right. Let me go back to live mode so you guys can see this. All right. So this is what she was referring to. It looks like it's Kenya's right next to her. She looks like she's on the end. This is Candy's look. Kandi looks cute. All right. Look, all right. I mean, Kandi has sat on the end before. I do think that Marlo is. I mean, we've covered this over and over again. I don't even care at this point who's sitting next to Andy. It's like, is he sitting next to Andy? Who wants to sit next to Andy? That usually might be your last season. All right. Anyways, let's get back to this. Sam, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Sam?
Me?
Barely. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Okay. All right. So, with just a couple of them I wanted to discuss. So with Sanya, if you ever draw the human anatomy, you use a lot of triangles and straight lines, and I think that's why when you look at Sanya's dress, it might like kind of be off-putting because it's a lot of like angles, and I think like it might not be flattering from that. Maybe like somebody who might be a little bit bustier or something, it might have like maybe looked a little bit better, but like when I look at her, I see a lot of like the human anatomy. Like if you just literally draw it with the triangles and the lines, and I think that's what we might be saying, along with like her being so lean. With Kenya, there is a certain like I don't know if it's hair texture or I don't know if it's just genetic makeup, but like there's some people that when they go in the sun, their hair bleaches in like the summer. They have like that blondish.
Yeah.
And like to me, Kenya looked kind of like she just like left the beach. And that's I wasn't feeling her hair, even though I love her look. And then along with her dress and that metallic like bottom, it kind of gives me like mermaid tail. And I was like, I don't know, looks kind of like messy. It kind of like looks really put together, but at the same time, it looks like she just washed ashore. So that was
Oh,
just those are the
I
two
like how you
people
broke
that I
that
just wanted to
down,
discuss.
Sam.
So that was it. That's all I wanted to contribute.
Thank you for that. Take care.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Oops, sorry. You got a good point there. Very mermaid with the hair and everything. Okay, I can see that. I can definitely see that. All right, Mocha, you're gonna be the last caller, but let me just say thank you. We got a couple of super chats. Let me just say, hold on. Dragon Lord, thank you so much for the super chat. Dragon Lord says one phrase carries prom night carries prom night for all of them. Even though I love Kenya, Sonya's dress is complicated and confusing. Thank you, Dragon Lord. Okay. Kiana, thank you so much for being a member for over 9 months. She says that it seems like the theme is late 90s, early 2000s, fun beach vibe, judging off the MAC vibe lipstick shade and thin brows on Kandi. God, that's so shady. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Mocha, I'm going to bring you up. Hold on. What's going on, Mocha?
Hey, Kempire. Hey, Kempire fam and marvelous mods. How y'all doing?
Good.
Listen, some of the looks I didn't like, Sanya and that trash box Marlo. The other ladies looked okay, but listen, no matter what, Sheree may not bring us no She by Sheree. She may not bring us no fashion, but listen, the woman was over 50. She gave us legs, hips, and body. Stop hating on her. Hopefully, when you get to be her age, you'll look good as her.
Okay.
So that's all I have to say.
All right, Mocha.
Sheree, keep doing what you're doing, girl. That's all I got to say.
All right, Mocha. Thank you so much. Y'all, I have to say, a lot of people have been saying legs, hips, and body a lot lately, and I'm always wondering, like, why is that becoming such a trendy thing on TikTok and social media? I'm like, why is that a thing? The weirdest things become trendy. It is what it is. Look, all of these ladies have given us really memorable moments over the years when it comes to their reunions, for their shade. Look, I could care less about their outfits. What I care mostly about is, will we be entertained at this reunion? This season has been okay. The reunion, the ratings have been pretty good so far this season for them, for this being a cast of new people coming together. So it will be interesting to see what the reunion is. I don't trust Andy Cohen when he says it was iconic and the best. We shall see. We shall see. And of course, we will be recapping it. Don't miss our Real Housewives of Atlanta recaps every Monday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. This was a special recap of the fashion. Replay crew, what did you think of the fashion? What did you think of what we had to say about the fashion? Let's continue those conversations in the live chat. Well, not the live chat, in the comment section. But shout out to everyone in the live chat. Shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. Thank you to everyone that called in. I apologize to everyone that called in a little bit later. We weren't able to get to you guys next time. Thank you all for being here. Y'all with the Kandi music. Lips. Wait, not lips. Legs, hips. Oh, anyways. Look, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Thank you all for being here. Have a great rest of your afternoon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out everything that you missed already today, including an updated story in regards to Bravo responding to Garcelle's son being attacked on social media. And we did a live recap of the Real Housewives of Dubai, so be sure to check that out as well. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you to everyone watching on multiple platforms. Hey, Facebook. Hey, Twitch and Twitter. Hey, TikTok. And of course, shout out to our YouTube fam. We appreciate you all being here. I will see you guys later. Bah. Let's get out of here.